Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Renee Roden. If you have not already, please like, comment, and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I will be doing an entire pedicure to show you how I care for me at home. This candy corn angry pumpkin look theme is what I went with. I also painted my fingernails into this super bold look. To see the entire video of how I achieve both finished look, it will be linked above and in the description box below. I last did this set on September 8th, which was a little over 5 weeks ago. My toes are looking a tad bit crusty, the hair is long and embarrassing. I'm going to soak off the dip powder with acetone and wrap my toes in foil for 30 to 40 minutes. This is what the nails look like, healthy but overgrown. I'm allowing the water to reach a rolling boil. I have a container that I use for my pedi, and I'm adding room temperature water to the pan. Then I'm adding the boiling hot water. These are all the products that I will be using today. They will all be listed below in the description box. The first product is a half cup of Epsom salt, and I give it a nice stir. Next is 1/4 cup of lemon juice. Then I'm adding the vanilla brown sugar bubble bath to the mix. I'm putting my feet in and I will enjoy the soak for the next 15 minutes. Here are all of the tools that I will be using for this pedicure. They will all be listed below in the description box. I have a Callus Silky Glide Pro Callus Remover to get the white off of the back of my feet. You can also use this tool when your foot is dry. The skin will come off dusty instead of wet and clumpy. Get your entire foot bottom and the toes, but you don't want to use this on top of your foot. I'm using a double-sided Pumice footstone file to further scrub off the dead skin. I'm only using the rough side for right now. I'm using the Be Natural Cuticle Eliminator and applying it all over, and while it settles on the cuticle, I'm going to cut the nails. I'm using a large straight edge toenail clip instead of a curved edge. I just love the cut that it gives. I'm cutting my nails straight across for a very low and clean look. My feet are already looking 10 times better. I have a wooden cuticle pusher, but I prefer using the flat rounded end of my stainless steel nail file to push the cuticles. I'm scraping off the old dead skin and wiping it onto a napkin. I'm using the Cuticle Nipper cutter to clip away the cuticle. I'm also taking it further to remove the ingrown nails and any hangnails with the Equate Nipper for ingrowns. Then I'm using the cuticle trimmer to clean downwards just to get off the old dry skin. And also right across the front of the toe. I'm using the Kay Satins Hands. It's a satin smoothie, refinishing shea scrub, and I'm massaging it into my skin. I added some Epsom salt for a little extra exfoliation. I have my feet back in the water and I'm rinsing very well. Then I am drying my feet with a rough towel. I'm also rubbing my pinky toe to get off that soft dead skin that built up. The heels still look rough, so I'm using the soft side of the Pumice to smooth the feet. I'm using the curved part of the steel nail file to clean out under the nails. I'm filing down and shaping the length of the nail with the wooden file. with the harder grit side. I'm then using the steel file to get deep into the corners. I'm using a soft file to get the shine off. You can use an e-file just as well. I have my Kay Satins Hands, the protecting softener, which is like Vaseline, and then I also have the nourishing shea cream, which is a buttery lotion. I'm smoothing it into my skin and avoiding directly putting it onto my toenails. After the pedi is complete, you want to use acetone and remove any excess oil from the nails. Grab your toe separators to make sure you don't smudge your nails. The first product I'm using is the Modelones Nail Dehydrator. This will allow for the removal of natural oils and to help the powder adhere to the nails. If you skip this step, you may experience cracking and lifting. I have my Modelones Dip Powder in 01 Translucent. I'm rolling the powder so it's not clumped, and I'm tapping the top to make sure all the excess is not in the lid. I have this fingertip art nail recycling system. It helps us not waste any of our powder or contaminate. I also apply duct tape on the other side. There is a hole and I don't want to lose any powder. To apply this powder, I'm using the Modelones 2-in-1 base and top coat. I'm applying the base at the midpoint of the nail and staying away from the corners. This is the first step in building the nails. Then I'm holding the toe at a 45-degree angle, allowing the powder to waterfall off of the toe and not sit on top of the nail. Then I'm tapping the powder off of the nail. I'm doing the same thing to the other toes. Apply base, pour powder, tap the excess, and then I'm brushing the powder off with a fluffy brush. I'm applying our second coat just a little higher than the first and bring it to the tip of the nails. I'm then pouring the powder. If you got some glue on your skin, grab a toothpick and clean up the areas before it dries. I'm doing the same exact steps on the other toes. Now I'm applying the third coat as close to the edge of the nail as possible while still avoiding the cuticles and the skin. Now we can cap the ends of the nails. I'm using a dry napkin to wipe off the wet nail glue on my skin. Pour the powder on like usual and then tap away the excess. I did the other toes off camera, but don't forget to use your toothpick to clean up. I will say this over and over again. I'm now on to the fourth coat. This will help give the nail more durability and give us room for when we file. Don't forget to use your toothpick to clean up your corners. Now I'm applying the Modelones activator. This is what will help harden the nails. It dries and hardens in about 5 to 10 minutes depending if you use a fan. While I'm waiting on my nails to dry, I'm using Sugaring NYC in medium to remove the long hairs from my toes. Don't forget to take out your toe separators. I'm squeezing witch hazel on a cotton ball and cleaning the oils and sweat off of my skin. I'm drying the skin with a dry cotton ball. I'm applying talc-free powder to the toes to dry the skin and allow the sugar to grip. I'm then reaching into my sugar and grabbing a small ball and rolling it between my fingers. I'm applying the sugar firmly onto the skin in the opposite direction of hair growth. And once I have smoothed it on 2 to 3 times, I'm then flicking down and away in the direction of hair growth to remove the hair. I'm cleaning the sugar off with a warm, clean rag. I have my Crenova e-file to handle the task. You can use a nail file to shape your nails. This just makes the job much easier and gives a more polished and refined look. I've got it on a low setting and I'm using my shaping tool to clean the corner areas and around the edges of the nail. I'm then using the cuticle pusher to get into the corners where we use the toothpick to be sure our skin and cuticles aren't glued together. I have my buffing tool to smooth away any bumps and ridges over the entire nail, but backing away from the cuticle. I then add my hardest grit sanding band to my emery tool to clean up the nails and give it symmetry. I have my two nail files, the regular and the stainless steel. I tried the large nail file, but it doesn't fit to file the side of my nail properly. It does work well to file the nail tip across into a square. I am finishing up the nail art. If you want to see step by step on how I completed this look, that video will be linked. I'm finishing off the nails with a glossy top coat, and it will dry in 5 minutes and doesn't need to be cured. I'm using the Heel Rescue Superior Moisturizing Foot Cream. As it says, it's thick, luxurious, and non-greasy, so it may give the skin a slightly white appearance, which usually just dissolves in the skin throughout the day. I'm adding shine to that moisture with this lovely myrrh anointing oil. It smells fantastic and your feet receive the blessings. I am using the DFI Aging Cuticle Oil, and I'm using a cuticle applicator brush to get into the crevices. This is the really spooky candy corn pumpkin toes that I created. I really hope you enjoyed this look. Please don't forget to check out the full set I did on my hands. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now, and happy Halloween!